All right, hello everyone. Good evening. It is 8:39 p.m. here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I wanted to make this video. Granted, it is kind of late in the day, but I wanted to make this anyway because this is the first video of my portfolio for this week, and I didn't want to go out any longer before, for maybe even potentially going a third day without making a video or uploading anything. Okay, but it is 8:39 right now, and I have made some changes. Okay, I have made some moves, and the first thing I would like to say is that it is a red day overall for the most part. Okay, like yesterday was a green day, actually. So yeah, I was up quite a bit yesterday, which was kind of nice, and then it just kind of went down earlier. Yeah, I mean yesterday was a green day for sure. And yes, yes, right here, yeah. It was a green day for sure. It was things were going pretty good, but then yesterday or today just kind of took all of that away. Okay, but it's whatever. I'm not worried. But I did put some new positions in. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to show you guys is that I did get my dividend reinvested for SPHD. So that happened on Monday, actually. Or, yes, it happened. The dividend was reinvested yesterday. Okay. So it got me about, let's see, yeah, about zero point zero 0.03 more shares of SPHD, which I'll take it, right? Because it's compounding, essentially. I did get a dividend announced for Realty income, which I was expecting. And in this case, for the amount that I do have, it will be $3.99. So I will be receiving that on March 15th, and I'm planning to reinvest the dividend. Okay, so that's how Realty income is, and I did make some new positions in some more companies. Poshmark, I put I purchased another share of Poshmark today. Let's see, I what was the specific price? Yeah, 59.80. Yeah, so I purchased another share of Poshmark today. I also purchased shares in some other companies that I'm planning to hold long term. One of them is Lemonade, which is an insurance company. Okay, and I feel very confident about this. It's an online insurance company that's kind of adapted to the digital age and electronic age very well in a way that a lot of other insurance companies haven't. So I foresee Lemonade being a great investment for the long term. So that's why I did that. I also did purchase some shares of Nintendo today. Not only for their dividend, because why not? But yes, also because I also believe in Nintendo long term. And plus, I just like Nintendo. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with Nintendo, in my opinion. Obviously, later today, or not later today, but later this year, there will be the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes releasing, and I'm sure that'll drive a lot of growth for the Switch. Okay, and whatever else Nintendo might have up their sleeve. I think Nintendo might be announcing a new Switch, maybe relatively soon. Maybe if not this year, then probably next year. I would think, simply because, like, I think like maybe this week or next week. I can't remember exactly when the Switch released, but very soon, like the Switch will be turning 4 years old, and the hardware is kind of getting dated. So that would kind of like justify and kind of give a rationale for Nintendo to release a new console. I don't know, not necessarily say like a fully upgraded Switch that kind of like is meant to be a successor for the Switch. I'm not sure about that, but maybe a half step console, kind of like the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. Maybe like a I don't know. I mean, a Switch Pro is not going to happen, but at least something that serves as a successor to the normal Switch. That's all I'm gonna say. So we'll see if that's in the pipeline. But yes, Nintendo. I feel like Nintendo will be great in the long term, and even just looking at um, their 1 year history, like they've done very good as well. Like even they reached like their all time high of about 82, this in December. So yes, I believe Nintendo will be fine in the long term. I did put some fractional shares of Amazon into my portfolio, and I think eventually I just like to have like one share of Amazon, to be honest. But yeah, it's like you see that though, like $3,100. It might take a little bit, especially if I'm diversifying. So we'll get there eventually. You know, I'm sure we'll be fine though. But yes, I did put about 300ths of a share into my portfolio for Amazon, and we'll just keep putting in more into this later on as time goes on. I did put some shares into. Sorry, I actually put one share into Activision Blizzard. So I love Activision Blizzard and the games that they make, specifically Overwatch. I really have enjoyed playing Overwatch essentially since it's released in 2016. Like, to this day, I still play Overwatch, and that's not a game that I can say, or there's not that many games I can say that have kind of held my attention in the way that Overwatch has. So, in the long term, I think Activision Blizzard is going to be great, especially with the eventual releases of Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 coming up. I think it's going to be great in the long term. And just as a little bonus, they do offer a little dividend, which it's not that much compared to other investments or other securities in my portfolio, but I'll take it, right? But yes, Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, and whatever else is in the works, maybe Overwatch Mobile. But yeah. And the last company that I purchased a share for was CrowdStrike. And this is actually a cybersecurity company that is kind of it kind of like specializes in offering their customers protection in the digital era. So let's see, what does it say? Let me see. Yes. So cloud delivered solution for next generation endpoint protection. Okay, so it's essentially you can kind of think of this as like a um, maybe like a virus protector, but for big companies. So I think this is going to be something that explodes, especially this year, and definitely in the years to come. I just can't see this company going down in value. If I'm being honest, as a long-term investment, like I really believe in this company, and 81, almost 82% of analysts agree with that as well. So I'm gonna hold this for the long term as well. But that's kind of it for today. Yeah, let's see. I'm still up on Afria, which is really nice considering everything else has been kind of entered a bear market right now. Yeah, Orbital has seen better days for sure, but we'll see how Orbital turns out. Poshmark, yes, I already talked about Poshmark. Jumia, Jumia has definitely seen better days, but again, long term, it's fine, right? I like to think of investing as not doing, not investing in ticker symbols per se, but rather investing in companies with strong fundamentals. Okay, and I'm gonna put Jumia in there because I think like Jumia is like the Amazon of Africa. So I just feel really strong about Jumia in the long term. Same thing with Neo too, even though things haven't been looking good for Neo lately, but just give it enough time and I think Neo will explode again. And let's see, Funware has definitely seen better days as well, but again, you know, just keep it there, see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And my free stock just keeps going up. Oh, and I do get another dividend. I did get a dividend announced for Prospect Capital, and it's the same. It's going to be the same as it was before, 6 cents. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this. I don't know. I have to look into this company to be honest. Like, they're down a lot, but I don't know, they're just exploding. Because it just, I don't know, man. In a bear market, and even when things were bullish around the time I got this stock, it's just been exploding. So, or not exploding per se, but it's been going up pretty good. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Might have to do research on this one. We'll see if I put more into this company, but I mean, probably not. But it doesn't hurt to do your own due diligence, right? But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I am planning to invest in some other companies relatively soon. So one of them is IDEXX Laboratories. This is a company that specializes in pet products, or it specializes in the pet niche. Okay, and I don't want to delve too much into what they'll be doing or what they specialize in this video, but later on, once I make a purchase of this company, I'll explain more about that. Let's see what else. I think I do have my eyes on Airbnb as well. So long term, I also believe in Airbnb. Um, yeah, Morningstar. I mean, take this research report for what it is, but they're saying their fair value is $75. So it's not like they're more like, it's not like gospel, right? But I don't know, like maybe it does mean something. Like maybe this company is a little bit overvalued at the moment, especially with the bear market that it's been in the last couple months. Or not the bear market, the bull market, I mean. So we'll see if it like rebounds back to that kind of value. But yeah, I think this is a company that I would like to get in now. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we'll see what happens. I think March is always kind of a bearish month for stocks in general, so we'll see how things go this month. Otherwise, I would love to, buy into Airbnb at a great discount this month. But it is on my watch list for sure. And, same thing for PayPal as well. It's another thing I have looking forward to for the long term. But yeah, that's kind of it though. Um, yeah. Oh, I didn't talk about X1. Well, X1 has definitely seen better days. So just hang on for dear life. That's all I'm going to say for X1. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Good night and bye.